Hello everyone, it's me again, aka NooBrainer. Welcome to the first Artifact video on this channel. Yes, Artifact is released. Hooray! I get this warm feeling inside me. Woo! And I thought I'd start off my very first video of Artifact with a Pauper tournament. That's right, Pauper. The being commons only is being done in there. Pauper is being done by ArtifactTP. ArtifactTP, the Artifact Town portal of the Back to Base podcast fame, are doing a Pauper tournament, which I am taking part in. Pauper being common cards only. There we go. That I got through it, guys. We're good. All right. So I had to quickly build a deck for this, and I did a lot of thinking, and let's go through the common cards. Let's have a look at what each color has that they lose. What each color has in commons that they kind of don't have anywhere else. So one thing worth noting here is that there is no Axe, and there is no Legion Commander, which are the two best characters, best red heroes in Artifact. Yeah, the two best red heroes in Artifact, yep. And looking through their cards, let's just filter by red. There we go, there we go. Looking at cards, they've got Bronze Legionnaire still. Bronze Legionnaire is always good. They've got Fight Through the Pain for the initiative gain. Clear the deck. It's a nice little bit of a sweep, I guess. Sucker Punch, always nice if you are playing mono red-ish. No Conscript. So you'll know there is no, there isn't like Time of Triumph. There isn't, yeah, there isn't Red Mist Pillager. There isn't Time of Triumph. There isn't Spring the Trap. There isn't Routed. You know, you don't have your Marafels, you don't have enough magic, which is absolutely huge. So I felt red to not actually be a very good fit in this tournament. Going on to green, we do have Lycan and we do have Train Protector. They are two very, very good characters. Enchantress, still also pretty good. And looking at their list, they actually don't lose a lot. They still keep the Rebel Decoy, the Satyr Duelist, the Selfish Cleric, the Thunder High Pack, and Intimidation, along with On the Rebellion, which is good for creep decks. What they miss, really, is they miss Drow Ranger, obviously. They miss Mist of Avernus, which gives them that beautiful, beautiful ability to kill all of the tower, or to kill the Ancient from killing the tower. No Unearthed Secrets for the super draw. You know, no, where is it? No Revitol Convoy, so no green-black gold shenanigans. No Emissary of the Quorum, which is pretty powerful. He's very useful as an end game scenario, end game ender. He's a game ender, right? He's a massive threat when he gets deployed in lane. No one plays Thunderhide Alpha, so no one cares about that one. But yeah, so green, all green really lacks is a second win condition. They have Thunderhide Pack, which isn't a great win condition, and they lose the Emissary of the Quorum as their main win condition. But you know, they have stuff. They've got a lot of really good basic creeps. The Selfish Cleric, Satyr Duelist, Lycan, of course, having the Savage Wolf, which is also great. What about blue? This is the interesting thing, because blue don't have Luna, and they don't have... Yeah, where's their lane clear? Blue has no lane clear. It doesn't have Conflagration, it doesn't have Annihilation, it doesn't have at any cost, it doesn't even have Wrath of Gold. All it's got is Tower Barrage. So, knowing that there is no lane clear in this game, in this tournament format, it is very, very clear that we are going to be playing a large creep type deck. And what about black? Well, black still has their gold economy, but they are missing out on their higher cost cards. They don't have Sniper, they don't have Lich. They don't have access to the Steam Cannon. And of course with no Solar Khan either, because that's an uncommon card. They don't have access to like their super massive siege damage and supermassive damage if they go wide. But they've still got Phantom Assassin, they've still got Bounty Hunter. Two really, really amazing heroes. So with that in mind, I realized that we needed to go wide. We needed to play either black or blue. We need to play black, right? We needed to play black. Bounty Hunter and Phantom Assassin are two of the best heroes in the game. In Pauper, I feel, with a potentially 11-7 and a potentially 10-8 against heroes. These two can clear a lot. Phantom Assassin, of course, having coup de grace. No, let's not save that. Let's load it back up. Discard the changes. Personal space invader. There we go. Actually, thinking about it, is the tournament starting? No, we're still waiting, just barely. All right, cool. Yeah. So I had to choose, but I decided black was kind of essential. We get cards like the Untested Grunt, we get Hipfire, an Ugly Vandal. Hipfire is fantastic, 4 damage to a unit and get initiative, absolutely fantastic. And of course coup de grace from Phantom Assassin. I've decided that this was kind of really important, and Slay is really good against those Thunderhide Alphas since they're the only things that have really high... Since they're the only, like, real endgame for a lot of decks, is the Thunderhide pack. So, with that in mind, Slay was great. So, it was a choice between blue or green. Now, I did make a green version. I did... Oh, that was a green... That's green-blue. Where's my green-black? Bloop. Here we go. Green-black. Green-black was very powerful with Rebel D. Just get tons and tons of creeps. Give them a lot of health, more creeps, and just drop a creep after creep after creep after creep after creep, and eventually you will just overwhelm them. And next match is available, so we'll show it in the game, I guess, because this is my next match. So let's press the Find Match button. I don't know how this works, but yeah, well, I'll still show off the deck. But I decided instead to go for the black-blue. The reason is very simply Dimension Portal, which spawns 3 melee creeps. The idea in Artifact is that if you get wide enough, you can start putting your big, strong creeps on the sides, whilst your small creeps in the middle, uncontested, whilst the creeps in the middle, like, block all of the attacks. So that's what I've done with Dimension Portal. It just spawns so many creeps that we're going to overwhelm our opponents. That's the theory anyway. We'll see if this works. I'm up against first Stram. He's playing red-green. Which is actually quite scary. He has Bristleback. Bristleback is one of the few characters that won't die to my starting hero lineup at all. And, yep, it looks like Phantom Assassin is put right next to him. So this is actually a really bad start for me. But I can potentially throw down a Disciple of Nevermore and just clear this lane out completely. Yeah, this is really awkward in general, though. I could drop down a Disciple of Nevermore here and start doing some very significant damage right at the beginning, but I think instead I'll drop an Untested Grunt, because for much the same reason. And this is an aggro deck, make no mistake. I am trying to win in 4 turns here, and we will see if this is possible. Honestly, with he has a very tanky hero lineup, and my heroes are designed to kill the tanks. Designed to kill people with like 10 health or below and just start clearing things, and I don't have access to that. So we'll see what happens here. We will play the Disciple of Nevermore, which will clear this lane completely, so that way Bristle does not get his armor heal. He has Fight Through the Pain. Okay, so he just happened to have the best possible response to that. So now he permanently has that extra 2 armor, which is going to be a massive problem for my deck to actually deal with. Meanwhile, Debbie's here. I can't clear the lane because of the block. So I'm just gonna have to do the damage and just hope that I draw like a no accident, which is Debbie's signature. And the plan of all these decks has always been to clear out a lane at the very beginning so that there's a really safe spot for Venomancer to land. But I don't have one of those. Yeah, at 2 armor, I can't really kill Bristleback very easily, so he's just gonna have a completely uncontested lane there. Otherwise, I could drop Veno into this lane and be completely fine. So let's... I don't want to feed the Bristle is the problem. So I guess I'll put Venomancer in this lane. And we'll see what happens. He's putting Lycan in this first lane. He wants to block some of the damage coming in. He's going to go into the creep. And ooh, that arrow. That arrow means I'm not going to be able to do that full damage. But I can always slay it. It is 11. That might be necessary. So Venom is great in the Veno lane. I'll be able to make this so wide I should be good. But I did not draw like a no accident or something to kill off the Treant, which is a shame. Bronze Legionnaire to trade with the Grunt. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with the trade happening now. So yeah, we'll just accept that as a thing. And he has already bought an item, so he might have a heal for that Treant. We'll see. Another Bronze Legionnaire comes down. This is a very aggressive deck of his that managed to win the deployment. And this is actually quite scary for me. Because he's already basically won this first lane without committing anyone to it. Oh, Stonehold Cloak, yeah. No, he has won this first lane, and he's only committed one character to it, and that is very scary for me. But I can sow Venom, I can Dimensional Portal. Dimensional Portal is the more powerful option, but considering how not wide we are at the moment, I'm going to use Plague Wards. They are like a poor man's Dimensional Portal, but they're still alright. There goes Debbie, and there goes Treant. Yeah, just gonna buy that Stonehold Cloak, and do I really want the heal? I'd rather save that for a TP or something, but if a creep lands against Lycan here, he will kill off the bounty. So let's heal up. Let's buy the heal. And I actually have very little health left. So I'm gonna have to deploy all 3 heroes into this lane in the hopes that we live. Unfortunately, both of the creeps got into this lane, so this is a 1 lane for me. This is a lost lane for me, and I've got to put everything into this basket. And this is actually really scary for me. Beastmaster and Ursa are going into this, which is okay, I guess. I get no accident, which is usually really good with concussive shot of Skyrath, because that is 2 armor. And oh, he is giving himself armor already. It's fine. It's fine, because I can remove that armor. I can remove that armor. Considering there is no threat against Venomancer here, I think it's safe to just start with a heal on the bounty. Stall for time a bit. He has no more items, so let's see what he does. Let's see if he reacts. Let's see if he does something so I can react to it. There's almost certainly going to be a Dimensional Portal here. I can Dimensional Portal, put Stonehold Cloak on the Phantom Assassin, and then she won't die. Because the creep will block. Alright, he spent all of his mana now. I could no accident this and just take it off the board. But I am going to Dimensional Portal instead. And that blocks here, so the arrow comes this way instead. Phantom Assassin is now only taking 9. And then I can Stonehold Cloak. So Phantom is now living against this Ursa attack. And I could Concussive Shot, which allows me to do 2 extra damage to these 2 guys. Considering I've got no accident and a Mystic Flare, that doesn't sound fantastic for me. I'd rather them take more damage from a Mystic Flare or no accident. But then again, 2 damage is 2 damage. So sure. It's pity he didn't spawn it on this side, because then I could have killed off this creep. But yeah. I'll do this. So now they're taking 4 and 3 respectively. But I do have that -1 armor on Phantom Assassin now. This lane is just lost. There's nothing I can do about it, and eventually he'll be able to TP Crystal out of here, and this will be a problem. But this lane's kind of just won, because I have a lot of wards and stuff, but it's going to take a long time. Potentially too long. We'll see. I might have to drop a Disciple of Nevermore in there later. I can get a TP to get Veno back into the fight. I'll definitely get a Traveler's Cloak to heal, and yeah, I guess I'll take the TP then. This is... Do I need to put Debbie in here? I kind of really badly need to put Debbie in here. Like, Veno's just going to slowly win that lane. So as long as I win this lane, I can eventually TP in here and finish it off. But it is very much defendable for him, considering all I've got is some wards. Okay, Phantom Assassin and Treant are going to kill each other here. And there's an Ugoldi Vandal. Mystic Flare keeps Skyrath alive. But Treant's still going to kill here.
Will protect me.
Loyal Beast, I can Mystic Flare that. This is going to be 4 damage, which would kill this. But I'm only taking 2 to here. This Treant is a problem, to say the least. Mystic Flare here would kill the Lycan. Traveler's Cloak keeps Scarith alive. That is a item. So it's worth paying attention to. I could heal Debbie. Could save Debbie.
15 seconds remaining.
But I think I want to save Scarith.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I want to save Scarith instead because Venno needs 1 more turn in there.
What a lovely day.
Alright, well now he's got 8 mana for the next round. So I've got to keep one of these slays for a Thunderhide Alpha. I could No Accident here instead, or No Accident here. Or I could just go for an Ugoldi Vandal and start doing some more damage to this tower. Going for damage is always good. But Mystic Flare does clear the Beastmaster.
15 seconds remaining.
I should be able to clear the Beastmaster later anyway. Ooh,
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
I don't have time. I wanted to Goody Vandal there, and I just didn't have the time. But fortunately, he played something else. Okay, now I can Mystic Flare this and kill them both. Good old timeout.
They were all I had left.
There we go. Now I kill both wolves. Which is huge. But he's going to be able to have more stuff later. But I can Mystic Flare those 3 potentially. The tower lives for 1 turn, but he probably has a TP for the Bristle here. Because if he gets a TP Bristle and put him in this lane, I am really screwed. He doesn't. Perfect. I am doing a lot of damage to that left tower. And this is just really slow. Like, really slow. Tending to take Venno out of here. Don't really need to take Venno out until I need another blue, is the thing. Leaving him for 1 more turn doesn't give me anything, though. It just gives me another ward. Because his arrow is already pointing the wrong way, so it's not even 2 more damage. Loses me initiative. He already had initiative, so it's fine. Because I reacted to him. So he already had initiative, so that's fine. So I can bring in Venno into this lane, do a bit of clog up here. I can grab the Red Mist Maul, which is some good siege. And it's looking like I'll probably end up... both creeps spawning here is not very good. I'll probably end up placing down a black hero here at some point and Disciple of Nevermoring to give these guys all +2 attack for the final push here. Alright. Here comes Ursa. Now, his deck doesn't have any way of killing my guys. So, do I do a Mystic Flare to kill all 3 here? Okay, so he gets rid of the Skyrath, but I keep my Venno here, so I can still Mystic Flare the 3 here. But, we are going to lose the Bounty Hunter, unfortunately. And there's not much I can do about that. So yeah, I Mystic Flare these guys.
Your corpse will feed my daughters.
Jesus, this is a 1-1 because of Loyal Beast reducing the attack by 1. And I am taking damage here on this tower still. We're all fighting over this left lane. And it is scary. Gotta be aware he can do that again.
This is worthy.
He has potentially given me initiative here. But if I play the Red Mist Maul, I get an extra 2 damage this round. Is 2 damage worth it, losing initiative? Treant's going to be coming in, so it's going to be Ursa. If I can coup de grace that Ursa, I should be in a really good position, actually, because he won't be able to... he won't be able to
15
primal roll me
seconds
again.
remaining.
So I'm gonna accept the loss of initiative here. Got it down to 13, but I'm running out of steam. Alright, he got another item as well, so maybe now he's gonna... No, he did not take out Bristle yet. Good. I need that Bristle to stay in this lane. Because that Bristle is very deadly.
Don't you?
That creep is just dead. Alright, so this tower's falling. Next turn, nothing I need to do about that. There's a TP. And I'm gonna need that TP. Get Scarith out of there just in case. So yeah, TP, Stonehill, and Short Sword. Okay, good. Creep spawned in this lane. Fantastic, because I need to throw everything in that lane. So let's see what happens here. If I'm... Because I need to just start pushing damage wide enough. Ooh, that arrow. I lose 2 on the... Venno. Please, coup de grace. There's a coup de grace. Fantastic. Alright. And I start. So, coup de grace...
You won't feel a thing.
Ursa, immediately. There we go. Done. 12 damage into the tower. The question will be, can he... does he have some more creeps to get around this?
I will do
Stonehill plate.
that.
That's fine. Red Mist Mole here kills the Treant and provides some siege damage for the extra 5. He could intimidate Debbie out of here, which would reduce the damage on the tower by 9. Leave me with 8, but it would free up a spot for an untested grunt, I guess.
I fear no assassin.
Okay, I'm still winning here, so I can pass and see what he does.
The possibilities.
Okay, now I'm down to 6, so now I have to do something, and unfortunately, I can't do enough. What I can do is play the untested grunt over here. We'll see if it passes in here, then at least I kill a creep. But no, okay, that's 10. So now I just need to play a Gouldy Vandal and win this lane. And I've got Bounty Hunter coming in next turn. And I am going to be wide enough that I shouldn't have a problem, in theory, with getting Bounty in here if I'm TPing out Scarith, because the alternative is to TP out a Black Hero here so that I have 2 Black Heroes coming in to just go somewhere in order to guarantee this Ghoulie Vandal. But yeah, we're going to play... We're gonna Stonehill Cloak, I think. Stonehill Cloak the Venno just because I can.
Worth every coin.
And a short sword, I guess. Sure.
Nothing is quite so fine as a device built for burden.
I've lost the initiative already. Might as well use it, right? Alright, so. Just need to Gouldy Vandal, and then I've won that lane. Because a Glody? Oogladai. Okay, there we go. He gets his town portal. So now he's going to have 2 red heroes coming in. Which one of... If he manages to Primal Roar, he shouldn't be able to Primal Roar all 3 black, is the idea. Actually, I have initiative. He's given me initiative by that jump out, so let's just accept this. Instead of bringing Scarith in here, I've got initiative now. So now I just have to play the Agudi, and I've won this first game of the tournament. This was a long game for my deck, but there we go. Artifact's kind of like chess in a way, in that you can see... in that you have the ability to plan and predict what's going to happen in such a way that you know for a fact you've won at some point. It's like most card games, I guess, but not Hearthstone. Dinosaur Pulse, Sword 3 melee creeps. Yeah, no need for any of this. No need for any of this. Just play the Goody Vandal, and there we go. That's the game. Boom! Game 1 won. Boom, 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 boom. Opponent's deck, it's kind of what you'd expect. He went with the red splash of green, so he's got his creeps. Going for Crippling Blow, which is interesting. Clear the deck, absolutely essential. He's got some one-offs, which I'm shocked about one other rebel decoy, for example, and only 2 shellfish clerics and 2 Sataduas. I think he was a little bit too over the place with this. Bit of an expensive item deck as well with double shielded Basilius, but yeah, back to main menu. Well, what's my opponent called? I wanted to wish him GG, but there's no in-game chat here. So that was round 1. A nice juicy win. Does it tell me who I won against? Does it tell me who I won against? Against SRAM. Alright. Let's see. Where's SRAM? SRAM. There you go. GG, well played. Alright, well, that was game 1. The deck did exactly what it was supposed to do, in that it gummed up the works, went really wide, and just eventually got enough damage whilst winning one lane all on its own because Venno and my opponent just wanted to abandon it very early. He could have taken it at some point, but he decided not to. Losing the burst back was a problem, but it's alright. It's alright. That was a good round. Let's hope the rest of them go like that in the future. So, this has been me against NooBrainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off.